Have you ever wondered if your closest friends secretly envy you, wishing they could step into your shoes and live your life? This is the story of Amina, a vibrant young woman who seemed to have it all, and her best friend, Zuri, whose hidden jealousy was about to unleash a chain of events that would change their lives forever. But, as we'll see, destiny always has a way of restoring balance, proving that true happiness can never be stolen. Our story unfolds in the heart of a bustling, modern Nigerian city, a place where dreams are born and futures are forged. Here, among the vibrant streets and soaring skyscrapers, we meet Amina, with her long, dark braids, a smile that could light up any room, and a wardrobe full of cute casual clothes. She radiates a friendly and confident energy. She's the kind of person everyone is naturally drawn to. Then there's her friend, Zuri, with her short, curly hair and a more reserved style. She's often seen in hoodies and sneakers. Her expression thoughtful, sometimes betraying a hint of something deeper, something like jealousy. And completing this circle is Malik, a kind and supportive young man with a heart as good as his smile. He's the anchor in Amina's world. This story is about them and a friendship tested by envy. Amina and Zuri were inseparable, having grown up together amidst the city's constant hum. Their lives, however, were worlds apart. Amina was blessed with a comfortable home and a loving family, her days filled with laughter and opportunity. She moved through life with an effortless grace, her spirit as bright as the Nigerian sun. Zuri's story was different. She came from a difficult background, where every day was a struggle and dreams often felt out of reach. Despite these stark differences, a strong bond formed between them. They shared secrets, navigated the city's lively markets together, and spent countless hours talking in cozy cafes. They were friends, true friends. But beneath the surface of their shared laughter and sisterly support, a seed of envy was quietly taking root in Zuri's heart. She'd watch Amina, so carefree and happy, and a silent question would echo in her mind: why her and not me? Recently, Amina's life had become even more perfect. She married Malik, the absolute love of her life. Their wedding was a beautiful celebration, a fusion of modern style and timeless tradition right in the heart of their city. Dressed in stunning, contemporary outfits, they looked like a fairy tale come to life. Their joy was infectious, a brilliant light that seemed to make the entire city glow a little brighter. Amina's world was complete, filled with a happiness so pure it was almost tangible. Zuri was there for it all, a smiling bridesmaid, a supportive friend. But behind her congratulatory hugs and warm wishes, her heart ached. Every shared laugh between Amina and Malik, every loving glance, felt like a spotlight on everything she didn't have. The envy she had managed to suppress for so long was now growing stronger, twisting into a dark and powerful force she could no longer control. The sight of her friend's perfect happiness became unbearable for Zuri. The constant reminders of what she lacked festered inside her, pushing her to a point of desperation. One evening, driven by this all-consuming envy, Zuri found herself venturing into a hidden corner of the city, a place whispered about but rarely seen. She sought out a mysterious witch, an enigmatic figure who promised solutions to problems of the heart. In the dim, mystical light of the witch's shop, surrounded by ancient artifacts and swirling incense, Zuri made her plea. She asked for a spell, a powerful and dangerous magic that would allow her to swap lives with Amina. She wanted Amina's joy, her luck, her husband. She wanted it all. In her desperate state, Zuri never stopped to consider the price of such a dark request, the unforeseen consequences that always come with tampering with fate. She was too blinded by jealousy to see the abyss she was about to fall into. And then it happened. The spell took hold with an unseen, silent force. One morning, Zuri woke up, and the world seemed different. The sun shone brighter, opportunities suddenly fell into her lap, and people treated her with a warmth she'd never known. She was living Amina's life. Meanwhile, for Amina, a strange cloud of misfortune descended. Simple tasks became difficult. Doors that were once open were now closed. And a series of frustrating setbacks began to chip away at her once perfect world. The split screen of their lives was stark. Zuri, enjoying the fruits of a life that wasn't hers. And Amina, facing a storm of bad luck she couldn't understand. But destiny is a funny thing. True happiness, the kind that fills your soul, can never be so easily stolen or swapped. It's an inside job, and Zuri was about to learn that lesson the hard way, but Amina was not one to be defeated by misfortune. Faced with confusion and adversity, she didn't crumble. Instead of giving in to despair, she dug deep and found a strength she never knew she possessed. Her spirit, forged in love and kindness, refused to be broken. She faced each new problem with a calm resilience, her mind clear and her heart steady. The greatest source of her strength was Moloch. Their love wasn't just about sharing good times. It was a true partnership. He stood by her side, offering his unwavering support, his belief in her never faltering. Together, they were a team, and their bond only grew stronger through the trials. Amina's kind heart continued to shine, proving that external circumstances could not extinguish her inner light. Envy might have stolen her luck, but it could never touch her spirit. While Amina was rediscovering her own strength, Zuri was making a painful discovery of her own. The life she had so desperately coveted, the life she had stolen, felt hollow. She had Amina's beautiful home, her good fortune, even her husband, Moloch, but none of it brought her the joy she had imagined. Moloch was kind, but his heart still belonged to the real Amina. He could sense something was amiss. The easy smiles and laughter she had envied felt forced and unnatural coming from her own lips. The betrayal and the guilt of what she had done weighed heavily on her, leaving her feeling more alone and empty than ever before. Walking through the same city streets, she realized a profound truth. Happiness isn't a possession you can take from someone else. It's something you build within yourself, something you have to earn through kindness, integrity, and genuine connection. Her stolen life was a gilded cage, and she was its lonely prisoner. In the end, as it always does, the universe sought to restore its balance. The dark magic of the spell began to fade. Amina's natural good fortune, which had been hers all along, flowed back into her life, brighter and stronger than before. The challenges she had overcome had only made her more resilient and more appreciative of the love that surrounded her. Her life with Moloch was not just restored. It was deepened, their bond unbreakable. Zuri, having faced the emptiness of her own actions, learned a profound and humbling lesson. She finally understood that true happiness could never be found by looking at someone else's plate. It comes from within, from being grateful for what you have, and from celebrating the success of others instead of coveting it. The dark cloud of envy lifted, and as peace settled over their lives once more, a genuine smile finally returned to Zuri's face. The balance was restored, and perhaps true friendship could finally begin to heal. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales of life, love, and destiny. See you in the next video.